Episode 704. Chen Guo, listening to their exchange, was once again left utterly dumbfounded. It felt like both of them had ulterior motives just now. The warlock tricked Yi Shu into leaving so the assassin could strike from the shadows, but Yi Shu played along, pretending to fall for it, and used the chance to take out one of their assassins. Neither of them was exactly playing fair. Still, there was no denying it. This warlock was a real piece of work. He was the one who started it by being shady, and he had a track record of setting up ambush spawn points. More importantly, Chen Guo was 100% on Yi Shu's side.
That's so underhanded.
Chen Guo rushed up and shouted directly into Yi Shu's headset.
What broads out there yapping?
The warlock shot back without any courtesy.
Ambushing the spawn point? Have you no shame left?
Ha, remember my name, you can do it too.
Disdainful? Huh. I'm not that shameless. You wanna fight? Come at me one-on-one.
Is she pretty? If she's a looker, I might play along. Otherwise, I don't have the time.
What's with all the talk? You want to go one-on-one or not?
Huh, interesting. Go get a room and wait for me.
Chen Guo, thoroughly grossed out by the "get a room" remark, was hopping mad. But when she glanced at Yi Shu beside her, he was maneuvering Lord Grimm through the encirclement while shooting her a look, the kind you'd give a dead man.
What do you want?
Do you know who this is?
I don't care who he is.
Once Chen Guo got angry, she wasn't afraid of anything.
His name is Wei Chen. Heard of him?
Doesn't ring a bell. Who is he?
Chen Guo, hearing Ye Shu introduce him with such gravity, managed to calm herself down a little. He figured this guy Wei was no small fry, at the very least, a pro player. But that name, Chen Guo, turned it over in her mind for a moment, and yet she really couldn't place it.
He's retired now.
Oh, retired a long time ago, huh?
Chen Guo remarked, no wonder she didn't know. If she retired a long time ago, it's no surprise she doesn't remember.
Before he retired, he was the captain of Blue Rain, the first to ever wield Swaksar.
Chen Guo grew even calmer. Swaksar is Glory's #1 warlock, currently in the hands of Blue Rain's captain, Yu Wenzhou. Chen Guo had figured he was a pro player, but she hadn't expected him to be a team captain. A team captain in the pro scene was usually the star player of their team. Even if they weren't, they were almost always an all-star level player. Let alone the captain of a powerhouse like Blue Rain.
What is this? Some kind of bandit?
Chen Guo still couldn't help but speak up.
A civilian, a bit too rough around the edges. Back when we first started Glory, he was already pretty old. He only played for 2 years before retiring.
Is he really that good?
Yu Wenzhou and Huang Shaotian. You know them, right? Both were trained by him. Those two basically inherited their styles from him.
Clumsy fingers and a motor mouth?
Can't you think of something positive for once?
Yi Shu nearly choked on his own blood. Chen Guo was obviously just saying that on purpose. Yu Wenzhou and Huang Shaotian, Chen Guo knew exactly who they were. The thought that this utterly shameless man before her had actually trained 2 top-tier experts was almost too much to believe.
Comrade Yi Shu, how about you stop hiding and come out for a final showdown?
Wei Chen's voice crackled through the earpiece again. Yi Shu had been chatting with Chen Guo, but after taking down that assassin, he immediately seized the chance to charge out with Lord Grimm, only to duck around another corner and crouch low, hiding himself.
Have you no shame, bringing that many people, and still calling for a one-on-one duel?
Chen Guo couldn't help but roar back.
No one's stopping you from calling for backup, are they? If we're being honest, I've been looking forward to it myself. What? You really didn't call for backup? You, forget it. With your skill level, you just lie there and let yourself get toyed with.
I'll kill him.
Chen Guo had reached her absolute limit.
Calm down.
Yi Shu quickly tried to stop her.
It's not like you're a match for them anyway. Why humiliate yourself?
Then what?
Leave it to me.
Yi Shu smiled.
You?
Found me again.
Yi Shu shouted, directing Lord Grim in a frantic escape. Chen Guo watched with a face full of exasperation. This frantic, flailing mess was a far cry from the confident "leave it to me" from just moments ago. Yi Shu's shouts sounded pretty desperate, but his hands kept moving with steady precision, and he could still spare the breath to talk. Compared to the start, things had definitely improved. Even so, Yi Shu was far from taking the initiative. Though he had successfully taken out one of the enemy's assassins, it was only because that assassin had basically committed suicide. A life-for-life strike. He burned through so much of his own HP that Yi Shu only had to finish off the scraps. If Yi Shu couldn't finish him off, how could he ever show his face in this game again? Then came another display of weaving through skills, as Lord Grim ducked around a corner and tucked himself away. Their commander was strong, but they didn't have the numbers. And one more important thing, the lost ancient city ruins were not a leveling zone. Back in those days at the Wildwood town, he had to dodge the 3 guilds players while also making sure not to pull aggro from the mobs. Honestly, that was even more of a hassle. And as for the maze ancient city ruins, Ye Shu's already got his cigarette lit. Just how relaxed do you think he is?
Since this guy has that kind of background, Blue Brook Guild must be behind it, right?
Chen Guo saw that Ye Shu was taking it easy, so she stopped keeping quiet.
Not really. Yi Shu shook his head as he spoke. If it were Blue Brook Guild, they'd have plenty of better players than these dozen or so. They wouldn't just grab a random bunch to fill the numbers.
Then if it's not for Blue Brook Guild, and there's no bounty on the line, what's he after?
Chen Guo was baffled. Then she heard Wei Chen shouting in-game.
Yi Shu in the corner, listen up, you're surrounded. Coming out to die is your only way out. You'd be embarrassed to log off and run, huh? Dragging this out is just a waste of time. Come on out, let us kill you so we can take that 500 and get a feast.
Damn it, didn't I tell you the bounty's already gone? Are you seriously pretending you don't know?
What was that? Huh, I can't hear you. Speak up.
Yi Shu immediately shut his mouth. This guy was clearly trying to trick him into making more noise to give away his position. He was deliberately provoking a conversation.